Hey traders, cryptos here. Let's talk about Hedera Hashgraph. What the heck is going on with this project? So this coin is up 60% today. Actually, let me refresh this. I think this is an old one. This might have been yesterday. There we go. She's up 49%. She's at 0.69. Wow. So Hedera is growing like a beast. Take a look at that chart. That's straight up parabolic. What's the dealio with Hedera Hashgraph? Is this a scam or is this for real? Well, guess what? It's for realsies, guys. I've been watching the Hedera Hashgraph since back 2017, and I got to say their technology is pretty impressive. It uses a similar to a blockchain style, but it actually, and now I don't exactly know all the technology 100%, so don't quote me on this, but it looks like what it does is the network writes its own blocks based on events that happen inside of the block. So it actually writes its own history as it grows, and it doesn't require miners in that consideration to achieve consensus. Um, it's a very interesting project, and it was the fellow who invented it was a very interesting, kind of mathematically oriented man who came up with these algorithms. It's pretty brilliant, and yeah, it was worth quite a bit back in 2017. Let's look at well, this is the all-time high that has like, whoops, this is the whole range that it had. It started off very ambitious, you know, um, and then recently it's just been exploding. So what the heck is going on here? I built a trade bot that focuses on Hedera Hashgraph, and here I can kind of show you that it's trading at 0.0000178 of Bitcoin, actually. So if you look at it trading versus Bitcoin up and down, then suddenly, boom, we've got this crazy parabolic direct vertical move, and I believe I'm in 10 minute right now. Um, 10 minute. So yeah, just suddenly, we had this massive explosion, this price increase that's like going from essentially like two 2029 satoshis to 3505. Let's Yeah. Anyway, I almost doubled the growth, uh, one and a half times, and then settled down. So I wanted to build a bot that actually would take advantage of this type of trading when things go parabolic. So I built one using Bollinger Bands, and it trades every minute. The trade pair on Binance for H bar um, Hedger hash graph, Hedger hash graph slash HBTC. Let's load the chart here. Let's just zoom in and take a closer look. And you can see we have lots of buys and lots of sells. And it basically just tuned it and tweaked it so it would try to do buys that it can make profit off of. So let's take a look at this bot and see how it's been performing. This is today. I ran the bot for 24 hours after I built it, and it got me a return of 30% inside 24 hours, which is pretty phenomenal, considering it's like crazy explosive growth. Let's pull up the chart here. Usually it'll tell you where um, it's been buying and selling. Here we go. So let's take a closer look at the bot. When I turned it on, and I set it up and then back tested it for this market. Back testing is when you create your bot and you create the indicators for it, and you create the insurances, which I have never sell lower. So in a parabolic market, you'd never want to sell lower because then you're selling at a loss, right? You want to make every trade profitable. So by putting this simple insurance in, never sell lower, and you can do also accepted loss too. So it acts as like a stop loss. So if the price drives down too low, it'll just get you out of the trade, which is not a bad idea to do too. But I don't have that turned off in this on this spot because The type of bot that I'm building it for is like a parabolic style explosive growth. And we can see just by taking a look at it that it's been running for 1 day and 11 hours and 28 minutes. And I've got a 30% return on this bot. Yes, its current position is minus 13. It's basically the market bursted up. We had a whole bunch of sales right here. Buh, 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 buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. And it's making money on each one of these trades as the market goes up, buying and selling. And if we take a closer look, you can see um, the buys and sells. So the sells are red and the buys are green. So here we have a buy and then a sell, then a buy and a sell, a buy. Let me zoom in a little closer here. A sell, market dumped, did another buy, sold, bought here, sold here, bought here, sold here, bought, sold, bought, sold. So you can see every trade essentially is making money on pretty much every trade. If we scroll through the trades on February 11th, it did I had initial bought position, and so it did a sell at 318, and then did a buy at 333, sold at 334, bought at 337, bought it, sold at 340, etc. And you see with the green here, it making a little bit of profit each time. And then it doesn't always make profit, but it did really well overall. And that's the thing with bots. You want to make sure that you're not trading too much because the fees will kill you. And if your trades that you do make are profitable, and if you can train a bot to do that, make profitable trades, and not make and minimize the amount of trades that it does, you're going to maximize that bot's profit. So I just wanted to show you the Hedera Hashgraph Bollinger with the settings. I'm sure you guys all have them. Signal settings, just so you know, is doing a buy and sell. We're not reversing these signals. We're going for a length of 5, deviation up 1.2, and deviation down 1.2. Seem to trigger the best buy and sell situations. So yeah, I hope this was a useful little quick tutorial for you to kind of understand how to create this bot. Feel free to do this, and you can go ahead and do a back test. I'll show you how to do that. Right on the top right hand side, we have back test remote. Now, if the bot is running, we can't actually run the back test remote, but you just click like 1 week, and it'll actually take a virtual market and it will run the bot and what the decisions the bot would have made in buy and sell, and you can see how profitable the bot is or not, if it's losing a lot of sales, a lot of trades rather. But in this case, this is exceptionally good returns, like a 30% return in 1 day from a bot in Bitcoin. Damn, son, that's not too bad. And not to and if you're holding your altcoins and you're like, okay, you're just holding a bag, sure, you bought it at 2 cents and it's at 5 cents now, and if you sold, you get 3 cents. Yeah, but you got to hold this bag, right? And it's doing nothing for you. Where you could have a bot, and you take a portion of what you had bought, like 50%, and you let a bot play with it, and the bot can actually make you returns. And this isn't money, and you're still staying in on the trade. You know, you buy 3 grand, you're using 1,500 to do trades, and it's always buying 1,500 and or going out to Bitcoin, and it just becomes a little Bitcoin pump for you. So that's how to make this bot. I hope this is useful for you. More to come.